So I first joined the club in 2012, I believe it was, so about 7 years now. I started off taking the youngest age groups coming through. At the time I believe it was under 6, it would have been 2008 born kids, for where I am now as junior secretary within the club, and also then I helped coach with the 2006 age group, the Bangor FA and Castle Junior squad. So I first took the junior secretary role up back in February time there. The club, with the size of it now, has split the secretary role into junior and senior, with the senior secretary taking care of all the 11-a-side teams, and then there's myself as junior secretary with all the small-sided games, 5, 7 and the 9-a-side teams, as well as the ladies. So really I suppose that entails being a main sort of point of contact and body to do stuff within the club, I suppose. In terms of the community, the community is a big area within Castle Juniors. We like to see football can be used as a catalyst to, bring all sides of the community all together. Obviously with Drew, we've got our works in the schools, local schools. We've got our disability section, we've got our ladies section, so really football isn't what it used to be perceived as. It's all for boys growing up. We've now got girls, we've got children with disabilities, we've got stuff in schools really just for sort of multi-sports fun skills. So really our work in the community is a big area that we obviously want to develop further in the future. When I first heard that the club had received the Queen's Award, I think it was a bit of a shock at first. I know it's quite an esteemed accolade. It's been dubbed the MBE of voluntary organisations, so it's a tremendous accolade to have, and one that I'm proud to be a part of as one of the many volunteers within the club. As I say, it's not 1, 2, 3 people run a club, it's the 101, 2, 3 that we have here, working hard day in, day out. So I think really the Queen's Award is a tremendous achievement that truly recognises the amount of voluntary hours that go into the day-to-day running of the club. When we were deciding to have the Queen's Award, the presentation side of it, a number of different ideas were floated around the management team. This award's for everybody. There's only so many we can get into a hall, into a sit-down dinner. Why not have it out in the open, have a fun day, make a day out of it, invite everybody within the club. I think that's what it's about. It's about giving back to what we're all about. It's a club where we like to make everybody feel part of us, of Castle Juniors Football Club.